If I give you 200,000, let you be strict at minus 30 degrees. Cold things stay for a month. And you can only bring 5 simple things. What will you bring within this month? You don't just have to watch out for wild animals. Also consider that in extremely cold environments, how to solve the problem of food and lodging. And this is Gene coming in with his backpack. Due to the family urging marriage, can't find the object for the time being. He went straight into the competition. As long as you can get the promotion, maybe a girl took a fancy to it. While you're still thinking about finding food first, or when you find a place to live first, so Gene had a clear answer in mind. In the wild, a good shelter can protect itself. It can also resist the breath of cold winter. Glenn Sang of the Chosen One stayed. Turned directly into a prison. He built an igloo on the spot. Pick up the home boat hat saw. Facing the long frozen snow is a meal of rice. A while, an 80-centimeter chunk of snow comes out of the oven. And so on, in the form of bricklaying. It keeps building up. Careful separation. Don't forget to sit down and find work. Break. Give yourself some calorie. Salad meat against vodka. Continue to dry after eating. And in a moment, half the igloo was built. I just need to put a roof on the igloo. I went to the distance to find an untalented small tree, just a bunch of trees, forming the desired size. Prepare for a job appearance. After all, there is no fire in the wild. It's like losing half your life. Arrange the sticks neatly. Light the fire. Don't forget to put a door curtain on the door. Are you afraid of bears at night? Night falls in a blink of an eye. Ignite the kerosene lamp. Take out the food bought at the supermarket promotion value. Pour hot water on your pulp-coated cup to add some calories. To say that the spacer is strong. In fact, you don't need to carry it when you sleep. In the cold weather. In an uncapped igloo. Just fell asleep. Glenn woke up frozen the next day. Hurry up and boil a pot of boiling water for yourself. Looks like it's not freezing well at night. Don't like to move in order to sleep. Gene quickened his pace. Fight before the sun sets. Finish an uncapped igloo. With the last piece capped. A high-end atmosphere. Magnificent and meaningful. All natural igloos. Put the yoga mat backpack in the igloo. To prevent theft, pick up the Luyang shovel and bury the snow on it. So there will be no air leakage in the gap. Light a fire in winter. Looking at the dancing sky. Just know how awesome the winter of the Fighting Nation is. Strung with hunting fashion bacon. Rack opening. Take advantage of the time to boil a pot of water for yourself. I heard that natural blood has the effect of prolonging life. Light the kerosene lamp before dark. Pick up the roasted bacon. Eat like this in front of hot water. Eat and drink. Lie down in the snow dance. Unload the equipment and go to sleep like this. It was frozen early on the third day. The temperature at this time is minus 25 degrees. Set up the firewood and light the fire. I burned myself Ushanjian pure tea. Warm up. To make Ivo look more upscale, Gene has the tomahawk. I found a riverbed that had been frozen for a long time. Create a gorgeous door and window with 10,000 years of ice. I took it back and visually checked it. Opened a window to the igloo. Just put it in. So what's the wind blowing outside? It can handle unknown risks in it. And Gene made himself a blood bed. I found some dry branches to lay the foundation. Go up and try it, it's not bad. If you are more angry, it should be more comfortable to sleep. Of course, an integrated bedside table is also indispensable. Bring in the snow bricks and decorate the door by the way. Burn a pot of 80 to snow. Just take out the bacon, water, eating and thinking. How should I spend this month? Who would have thought? There are wolves around the newly built shelter. And this is day 10 of Gene's Wilderness Challenge. The comment section has exploded. Say to bring 5 things. As a result, the old iron scrambled to say, bring 5 girlfriends. Some even said to bring Guo Dagon. You are listening to Crosstalk, but also Stuffy. You have to bring people along. Tired Glenn. Don't forget to show everyone Agata scattered flowers. Due to the igloo built last time. It happened to be built in the territory of the big brown bear. The roar of bears is often heard at night. And Gene had to go somewhere else. Otherwise, it will accidentally become a bear-sized plate of Chinese food. That's why Monkey's father is crippled. Hang up the backpack. Take out the Luyang shovel. Facing the deep snow on the ground is a meal of output. If you hit it, dig a bottomless big head. Bury yourself in. Then I took a tarp out of my backpack. Don't let it go. Prepare for setting up the tent. Holding the family heirloom baojin, I found a few small trees that are not vegetables, just a pair of uncles. I'm going to get my nails done. After a while, he pulled back 3 long wooden sticks. I found some drier pine branches. Put the long stick, 3 down 5 divided by 2 tied together. Just a simple tent was set up. To make the shelter more secluded, a thick layer of snow has piled up on the internet. I don't know if it's warm or not, but the goal is small. No one should notice Nobita. Cleaned the snow in front of the door. Then I found some small places to lie down. Gather into the same bridge. Take charge of the heating at night. Found some birch bark. It's easy to catch fire. Essential skills for survival in the wild. Parts under the wave of a thunderbolt tomahawk. Successful surrender becomes cannon fodder. Ignite the heart. Went to the distance to play the drums. 82 years of snow. I heard that there will be invigorating kidney and strengthening yang effect. Don't forget to add a few pieces of brown sugar. Take out the pulp-coated cup. Pour in boiling brown sugar water. This cup is still a good choice in winter. Take out the salad meat and cut it into small pieces. Just eat it bite by bite. The smell of fireworks attracted wolves that were foraging not far away. To say that an animal's nose is sensitive. Good thing it's not a big brown bear, otherwise, I really have to pack up and run away. He's stuck. We really don't just give food. After all, man and nature should live in harmony. Glenn roasted a stiff sail by the fire. Ignite the kerosene lamp. Start getting ready for work at night. After all, night falls quickly. It won't work if you don't have enough sources of ignition. I went to a few thicker wooden sticks. Found some slender branches. One by one on the snowdrifts around the door. Do the old irons know what's the use? Is to prepare for animal invasion. If a large beast attacks, we'll wake up sleeping Glenn. Put a long stick on the fire. Kerosene lamp down. Sleep mode is turned on. I woke up the next day and saw that nothing was wrong. I knew he had adapted to the cold winter. For the rest of last night's fire. Added some wood. Boil a pot of blood. Put the last bacon. He took out the porridge and ate it like this. Glenn looking satisfied. Under difficult conditions, they're becoming more adaptable. And Gene took the saw and measured it. Measured the distance between 2 trees. Are you going to make a storage box for yourself? I found a big tree covered with pulp. Just sawed up. Take it back and try the length. Remove the extra length. Make a sledgehammer from the leftover wood. Then mix the shallots and wood into 2 years. Do a beautification and leveling on the surface. Put it on and try the distance. Just right to wave the stick to level it. Then put all kinds of stuff on it. It's kind of neat. Because I need a spoon to eat. Gene was going to use his new wood technology. Make yourself a handmade spoon. Draw the size of the spoon first. Start looking again with the axe. Watch the action of flowing clouds. If you say it's just learn, I don't believe it. The obsessive-compulsive disorder patient is quite relieved. The spoon is almost laughing. Take out the nose knife and start flattening the surface. Sit down at the groove. Such a purely handmade. A pear flower wooden spoon is fine. It looks a lot more high-end. At least 5 yuans in the supermarket. Satisfied, Gene poured himself a cup of hot tea. Continue your journey to the wilderness. Audience gentlemen say, in the freezing snow forest, what would be a better place to live? If I give you 200,000, let you in the cold winter of minus 30 degrees, stay for a month, and only 5 can be brought. Simple winter, what will you bring? Within this month. You don't just have to watch out for wild animals. Also consider that in extremely cold environments, how to solve the problem of food and lodging. This is a pristine forest in northeastern Russia. This is day 15 of the Glen Challenge. That is to say, as long as you stick to it for another half a month, he can challenge successfully, since it snows every day. Glen's sanctuary will be buried soon. Pay attention. The living Glen should become the dead Glen. So you go up high. Try to find a place with mountains and water, lean on the road and see this bottomless snow. I'm really afraid that I can't get up with 1 foot. Glen has hiked 3 kilometers. Tired and out of breath. He simply sat down. Look at this crazy weather. Just know how awesome the winter of the fighting nation is. Gene took the bull's nose and tried to find it. A few small trees lay flat. I came back with some branches after a meal of output. Do you know what this is for? Want to weld knives in the snow? Not without snowshoes. Making snowshoes is very easy. You may also need it in the future. No, you can like it and collect it. Look back a few more times. Make a triangle first. Then fix a few sticks in the middle. Connect with 2 flexible branches. The head is bent into a semicircle. After a while, the Kung Fu framework has taken shape. Then put the air in the middle. Arrange neatly with flexible branches. This greatly increases the force area. Kefwan will have more. I made a pot of pure natural snow water. I heard that it has the effect of invigorating the kidney and strengthening yang. Light a small fire and burn. Don't forget to add some brown sugar. Drink a glass in the cold winter. Warm up with hot brown sugar water. Still a good choice. Replenish the calorie. Pack your backpack. Put on freshly made snowshoes. It's really much lighter. At least people don't take it off so easily. Try the depth of the snow with every step. Otherwise, it is easy to fall into the snow pit and cannot get out. Walked about 1 kilometer on the road. Gene found a place on high ground. And there was an old tree root lying flat. It has been covered in snow by this time. Gene plans to rest here first. I cleaned up the surrounding snow first. I found a dead branch. Complete bow. Put the saw blade on the registration. The efficiency of this work is greatly improved. Each time 2 thick sticks were pulled back. And so on, went a few more. And Gene was going to build this gorgeous wooden bed. Arrange the sticks neatly and fix them. I found some drier pine branches. Lay down on the branches and try. It's okay, it can handle a weight of 90 kilograms. Then I found some long sticks. Build side by side. Put some pine branches. When using snow bran, such a simple rooftop design. Not only to keep warm but also to keep out the wind. I haven't had time to enjoy it yet. Before dark, I went to the distance to find some pulped wood. After an education, I brought back a few thicker ones. Prepare for a job appearance. Judging from the shape of the wooden sticks. If you don't come and eat a few skewers of barbecue, it's a bit outrageous. Ignite fragmented firewood. Put a thick stick. Take out the bacon for hunting teachers and students. I baked another gluten. Look at me drooling. Even the distant reindeer, they all rushed over. Night has fallen. The temperature at this time is minus 27 degrees, but with the value of a fire, it would be so much better. Gene poured himself a pot of pure tea. Just eat this meat skewer. Thinking there are 15 days left. How to spend it? Men in front of the screen. If you 200,000, you need this courage. This is a pristine forest in northeastern Russia. This is day 18 of the Glen Challenge. The comment section has exploded. There are many netizens who think it is simple and want to participate. Remind the audience that gentlemen do not have certain survival experience. In this environment, it's waiting to die. It looks simple on the screen. Being there is different. Since it snows every day, Glenn's sanctuary will be buried soon. Pay attention. The living Glenn should become the dead Glenn. So you go up high. Try to find a place with mountains and water to go to the routine. Elon. Don't forget to perform the Heaven and Earth San Juan for everyone. Glenn has hiked 5 kilometers. I was very fortunate to find one. Abandoned shelter. Looking at the shelter, the owner should have just left. And Gene was very excited about this. Dropped the backpack and deer horn blanket. Decided to take a break here today. Found some with a Thunderbolt tomahawk. Wood is an export of education. Get ready for life. The friendly Gene shook hands with the tree. Big Tree also performed a genius for Gene.